We're live here with Paradise PMS. Now, Paradise, we've heard a lot of rumors about Skrillex. Now, you're the only one besides him that knows the truth, so let's see if we can put some of these rumors to rest, shall we?
Alright.
Alright, so can you elaborate on your relationship with Skrillex?
Let's see. Well, me and him didn't get along back when I first joined the Core Clan, which was when I was hanging out with Vexus. I did not like the way he played. I believe he modded and hacked just like everybody else said. And as time went on, me and him sort of got friendly and became friends after I was forced to put aside my hatred towards him because of how annoying he was. And, is there anything else?
Well, we've heard some relationship rumors about you guys having a relationship. Can you elaborate on those?
Yeah, let's see. After Vexus left, she kind of just, like, dropped the clan. And it was either going to be disbanded or somebody else would have to run it, and Skrillex didn't want to see it go, so it fell into his lap. But he didn't really have any members, so he asked me to rejoin, and this was the second time that I had joined the Core Clan. And within the first week, he was very clingy to me, sending me a bunch of messages, smiley faces, hearts, and being very flirtatious. And towards the second week, we started to, like, he wanted to be more than friends. He was hinting at it, and I kind of played along with it. So that is how the relationship developed.
Very interesting. Now, didn't you and Vexus actually have a relationship on Xbox Live too?
Yeah. A very steamy one, I would have to say, which I actually enjoyed, and I won't lie about that. Even though she would deny everything about me and her doing things, there were nights when, I don't know, she would pull me into party chats and private chats alone to get to know me better as a person. She would ask me about my job and how my days went, and if I wanted to hang out with her. As time went on, I would have to say this all lasted about maybe 2.5 months. She would send these flirty messages with me, and I kind of didn't do anything with them for a while until, you know, I thought about it, and what would be better than to, like, get in my clan leader's pants. That's basically what was running through my mind. So, I ended up responding back, and she ended up messaging me, asking to know more and to go into detail about what I would do with her. And so I did, and it turned out to, let's just say it got very deep, and we would do things even when there were people in the party chat. Me and her would go into private chats in front of the other core members without them knowing, even Skrillex in there, and we would cyber sex.
Yeah, that's the coin term that we've created called cyber sex.
And sort of like the core members were like the kids of the clan, so it was like when the kids went to bed, Vexus invited me to secret private chats where it continued further. And
Yeah.
I would have to say that she could definitely moan. She is definitely a in-denial, vicarious rug muncher. She doesn't
really
want to
now?
admit it. Yeah.
Now, have you ever had cyber sex with Skrillex?
Oh, let's see. I've had cyber sex with him. I've had phone sex with him when he lost his internet for 2 months. We exchanged phone numbers. We would talk on the phone every day and text each other daily. To the point where when on my cell phone bill I was outputting probably 2,400 text messages a month.
Damn.
So yeah, we sexted, we cyber sexed, and phone sexed. And
how was his cyber sex performance?
I will be honest, nobody can top Vexus. But he was very bland. He was
Was he naive, young, didn't know what he was doing?
Exactly. He was very naive. He didn't know what he was doing. I had to inform him on what I liked and certain ways to get me excited, and it just didn't register in his mind on how to please somebody because
not very good with women.
Exactly. I later found out, probably 3 weeks into us like having a online relationship or offline over the phone, whatever you want to call it, that he had never been in a open relationship in real life with any girls, and that is what he admitted to me.
That's
and
not very good.
He also admitted he was a virgin.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's apparent to everyone in the Black Hand when we've spoken to him, that he is a virgin. But, so is there anything else you want to tell us about you and Skrillex?
Well, as far as all of that goes, I can attest to that he became sort of controlling like hardcore HD1 used to be. He would message me if I didn't text him, asking me if I was okay and if I was upset at him. And it got to the point where I would snap and tell him to fuck off, and then me and him would argue all the time. And
So he would be like a overprotective cyber boyfriend.
Right. Even though he was bad at it.
Bad in the cyber bed.
Yep. And, I mean, after a while, it just got annoying to the point where I wouldn't call it threatening, but I kept telling him that I don't want to be his friend in the way that we were continuing with it. And he got all upset and tried to convince me to, like, stay, and that if I left, then he would have basically been all alone because Kiri, aka Vexus, just, like, dropped his ass and left for several months. So he was worried about being alone.
Now, you seem to be closer than most people have been with Vexus. Are the rumors about her not being Japanese true?
I would have to go with that. From knowing her and having like in-depth conversations with her, she always tried to pull her psychology bid on me, but because I also educate myself in that, I would have to say, from my professional opinion, she is a pathological liar, where she will lie about things that she thinks will put her reputation in jeopardy. She wants people to think highly of her and certain things about her. A lot of the stuff she says is just to make her look good, sort of like what every person in a business company wants. They just want to look good.
I've noticed that too about her.
So I would agree that she is not Japanese. Maybe she studied it, but she is definitely American.
Well, I mean, that goes back to that YouTube picture. Do you know the story about that? Where she had a picture on YouTube of a Japanese girl, and if you were to go on Google, you could see that picture.
A couple of the women on Xbox got their pictures from emohairstyles.com. Vexus was one of them. And obviously it's a fake picture, but as far as her telling who exactly she is, she doesn't have to, but it kind
I would never want
brings
anyone
more
to
deception
get too
to
in
the
depth
whole
with them,
picture of everything.
but to lie about who you are, that's a whole nother story, right?
Right.
So let's move to Skilagorilla. I've heard some crazy stuff from you about Skilagorilla. Can you just fill us in?
What exactly have you heard?
I've heard a lot. Something about fellatio upon a black male, and having a bukkake session with him.
Oh,
is that true?
Let's see. This is going to be very raunchy, but
okay. If there are any small children listening to this, you may want to turn them away.
Yeah, I would advise
continue, please.
that. Let's see. As you know, most of his clan is made up of 13, 14, and possibly 17-year-olds. And he would openly be very flirtatious and ask me personal sexual questions in front of his whole clan, which I had no problem answering because it amused me in a way. I don't know what way it was, but I got a giggle out of it. And he would ask me, like, if I would like his whole clan to, like, gangbang cyber sex me right in the party chat while he records it. And he would ask me, like, what kind of underwear I was wearing and if I would ever, like do anything with one of his clanmates. Needless to say, I wouldn't, but me and him exchanged phone numbers, and it went further than that because he ended up sending me pictures of of his cock, hard and all that stuff. See what else. He would also send me text messages and invite me to